I've been on a mission to get good at Old School Runescape, taking on the game's most difficult challenges one by one. In the last episode, I finally did what many consider to be the hardest challenge in RuneScape, defeating all 4 Awakened Desert Treasure 2 bosses and unlocking Sanguine Torva. But it wasn't long before Jagex came and humbled me, because there's a new flex in town. On May the 14th, 2025, Jagex added a brand new endgame duo boss to Old School RuneScape, Yama, the Master of Pacts. Yama brings some fresh new rewards to the game. The Soulflame Horn is a new special attacking weapon that's used to buff other players around you to guarantee the next melee hit, kind of like a support role in the game, which is a really cool concept. And then we have the Oathplate Armour set, which comes with an all-new cosmetic flex variant, Radiant Oathplate. To get my hands on this set and officially call myself good at the game again, I need to defeat Yama in all 5 of his awakened forms. But let's not get carried away just yet, because I took on Yama on the first day of release, and the awakened version didn't release until a week later. So after battling the Jagex launcher for the first hour after the update, I finally got to show Yama how much I'd improved from all the PVM I'd been doing.
Oh no, he's dead. So am I!
I'm dead again.
Don't worry, bro. I got this.
Fuck.
No, bro. I'm dead. Yeah, so I got off to a pretty rough start, but it wasn't long before I figured out that magic was kind of the lazy man's way of doing Yama.
Here we go, first KC.
Nice, dude. Let's go.
And I say that like I wasn't running around like a headless chicken in the final phase.
I do not get what I'm meant to do here. What do I do?
But it really didn't take long to become proficient with the magic method at Yama. Sit back, hit the boss, it never comes into melee range, hit the blue glyphs when it does a shadow special attack, hit the red glyphs when it does a fire special attack, skip over the waves, use Demon Bane to kill the void flares, and then in the final phase, just aura farm by taking as few steps as possible to simplify how chaotic this can look.
Yeah, I've got this down now. Come on, man. That's too easy.
I was absolutely printing money here, making around 12 million GP an hour, and that's before any unique drops.
Oh, yes. Money. Oh. Unique would be nice. There it is. No. This is getting out of hand, honestly.
As well as all of the GP I'd made in the first week of Yama's release, I also learnt the Dono Fly.
For insane, it's beautiful. Oh.
Anyway, the first week of Yama's release had passed, and with that came the real Get Good challenge. Contracts. I'm just buying out some gear for the first contract I'm gonna do, which is the contract of Glyphic Attenuation. On paper, this one looks pretty easy, but generally speaking, for all the contracts, the fight is harder. Pretty much every aspect. So Yama has more HP, he attacks quicker, does special attacks more often, there's more waves to dodge, you take more damage, but then on top of all of that, each contract kind of has a gimmick. And the gimmick for Glyphic Attenuation is all about prayer bonus. All right, this is it. This is what I'm going for. I'll have to go imbue this Ring of the Gods, but the aim is high prayer bonus and just pray for Ruby Bolt procs. Fun fact, Bolt special effects are not affected by accuracy, so this just kind of ignores the terms of the contract altogether. Use the contract on Yama. Here we go. Here we go, sign the contract. All right. Hello? Ammo would be helpful. Off to a really, really good start here. All right, void flares, void flares. No. I clicked the wrong spell. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, let's just call it. Hey! 214 damage. That's what we're talking about, baby. That's why we've got the prayer gear on. 2 Ruby Bolt procs, and he's down to 78% HP already. That's crazy. No. Whew.
Oh, that was close.
We're gonna use a little SGS here to do some healing. Swing. Haven't made any big mistakes yet, so really we're at the mercy of these Ruby Bolt procs. Because I do have limited support. Oh shit. Whoa, that was too close. That was too close. No. Technically, P3 should be the easiest phase, because I don't have to deal with glyphs anymore. So, all I need, some good RNG, baby. That's all I need.
5 minutes later.
Yeah. Okay, well. One Ruby Bolt proc that entire fight. Okay. Starting off good. Beautiful. 18% HP. Oh my god, this fight feels like it's gone on forever. I started with 8 brews. I'm down to 2. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. That's it, I'm officially out. I've got nothing left to heal with. Yama's got 9%. I need some procs right now. Nice. Okay, swap the diamonds. 1, maybe 2 diamond bolt procs, and this is done. But I literally can't make another mistake. There's one. Oh my god, there's another. One more, one more. One more. There it is! That's gotta be it. Oh, there it is. Contractually unbound Grandmaster task. The first piece of the Purifying Sigil as well. 1 down, 4 to go. Let's see what's in the lockbox. Dragon Plate Skirt, of course. Next up is the Contract of Forfeit Breath, and the theme for this one is stamina. My stamina will constantly be draining. Any damage I take instantly removes stamina as well, and if at any point I hit 0 run energy, game over. And because Yama isn't weak to Demon Bane again in this contract, I'm just going to be using Max Mage. Alright, the Accursed Scepter hits. That's the sign of a good run right there. So I do still have Demon Bane for these orbs. This one's going to be a little risky. But I make it. The footwork. And we phase him. Hold on, why is my run energy so low? Oh, I didn't even notice. I made 0 mistakes, and I still almost planked it to stamina. Oh shit. Woo! Whoa. Oh my god, I was on 1 run and... Alright, so what happened here? Let's talk about it. I need more stamina. Okay, that's what I've learned. I need a lot more stamina.
Are you tired? Tired of being a disappointment? Have you ever dreamed of endless endurance and the stamina to go forever? Well, my friend, you sound like you need the Ring of
Endurance. And it'll be like a Viagra advert type deal. That'll be good, right? That can't possibly be bad. In all seriousness though, the Ring of Endurance kind of made this fight feel a little too easy. As long as I remember to click a stamina potion once in a while or whenever I made a mistake, this was just like any solo mage encounter with Yama. Wait, that's it? That's it, I guess? Okay, 2 out of 5. That one was a bit too easy, honestly. The next contract was the contract of Bloodied Blows. And the gimmick here is Wretched Strength. This shares a name with Darok the Wretched's equipment, and just like that, it's all about camping low HP. The lower the hit points, the higher the minimum hit. So naturally, I decided to sit on 1 HP with a max mage setup, and this worked really well. Ooh, what was that, 60 something? 64. Okay, I think 64 is my minimum hit. This should be quite quick. Okay, we have double the void flares throughout this entire fight, but I only need to deal with these red ones in the first 2 phases because this blue glyph should protect me from the explosion. Lovely. Phases 1 and 2 of Bloodied Blows are just the tutorial though, because in the final phase, things start to get a little bit tense. Your HP can't be too low because Yama chips through your prayers, and your HP can't be too high. In fact, your HP needs to be 14 or less at pretty much all times to be able to one-shot the void flares in this final phase. You can't make a single mistake on the waves. You have to anticipate and be ready to take out both void flares as soon as they spawn, and you need to keep an eye on the HP to make sure it doesn't drop too low or go too high. This is where low healing food with no tick delay is really useful, like Guthix's rests, and the plugin health notification made it really easy to keep an eye on my HP without having to look away from right in front of me. I had a lot of fun with this contract, and I've got to say, this was my absolute favorite. That's gotta be it. That's it. Get in. Woo! Bloodied Blows, baby. Man, that was so much fun. There was like a rhythm, a really nice rhythm to that fight. So satisfying. Oh man, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I hope the next one's as good. Oh boy. I wish I hadn't said that. I remember saying that and thinking at the time that the worst was over. But the worst was yet to come, because the next contract was the contract of sensory clouding. Now, when Jagex made these contracts, I don't know what happened, honestly. I think they probably sat down in their boardroom or wherever they toss ideas around, and they said something like, guys, it's time for the next contract idea. Now, it's really important we keep these balanced, okay? John, yeah? Yeah, you say balanced, right? But how about this? We make just one of them really fucking difficult.
That's a wrap, guys.
Does this every
Wrap
time.
it up. We're done for the day.
In this contract, first of all of Yama's attacks will pierce through your protection prayers for a much higher amount, okay? Regular attacks, they're gonna hit a lot. Melee attacks through prayer, they're gonna hit like 40 or 50.
Oh my god, a 51.
The void flares that are spawned will one-shot you always. You cannot tank void flares.
99.
Weapon attack ranges are halved, so even with a Tumakan Shadow, that's a 5-tile attack range. That's not very much. And on top of all of that, the cherry on top, Yama will always pursue you and attempt to attack you with melee, even in the final phase. So this is chaos. And I could sit here and try to convince you how difficult this was, but I'm just gonna show you instead.
All right. As long as I anticipate what tick he's going to attack on and move, it's going to... Fuck. Bullshit. No. Not the stun, not the stun. Another one? What do you mean? And he swipes me. And he swipes me. There's a minus 50. You'll love to see it. Oh, you're joking. I'm stunned. He swipes. I die. I cry. This is the one though, boys. This is the one. Believe it or not, this is the one. How do I miss that? Fuck her. And I've not got spells. It's a bad start. Hello? It's a terrible I think I'm gonna quit RuneScape. It's safe to say that this contract was absolutely humbling me.
And with each death costing me 500k in death fees and 1 million GP per contract, it was only a matter of time before I hit rock bottom.
Bad run. I'm done with trying melee, that's for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm broke. It's finally happened. I've spent everything.
And I thought that was it at this point. I thought there was no way I'd be able to afford to keep going with attempts. I was running out of supplies and I had no contracts left. And at that moment, a savior showed up. What do you mean?
Take 'em
Oh,
now,
I bought
mean.
some contracts. Fuck, what do you mean?
Fuck yeah, I just bought them. You might as well take them now. I don't know. Oh fuck now. Somehow it just happened. I don't know.
I'm doing that bad that all of a sudden I need contracts from friends, huh? What the fuck? 20?
But yeah, it's the bed all over again. Like no trust and stuff. It makes you grind harder.
With a newfound resolve and more contracts in my pocket, I continue to plank actually. Not much changed. Actually, really. But then, about 25 attempts later, everything started to click. One more rotation, I think. Fuck, I forgot to Scorching Bow. Oh shit. We're okay? Come on, man. Come on, man. All I needed you to do was hit. Surely. Surely! Oh! Oh my days. We finally did it. Oh, you guys don't want to know how many attempts that took. You do not want to know. All right, we can finally get rid of these excess contracts, but the sad thing is, it's taken me so long to do this contract. They've dropped from 1 mil to less than 600k now, it seems. You know what? If this last contract is as hard as the one I've just done, I'm absolutely screwed. I don't have the bank for this, so I need this to be easy. The last contract is the contract of Divine Severance. The gimmick here being prayer flicking, as Yama will disable your prayers if they're kept up for any longer than 2 ticks. In addition to this, Yama does continuously spawn void flares throughout all 3 phases, although they do have reduced HP, so they can usually be one-shot with a Purging Staff and Max Mage. Honestly, that window that the prayers stay open for feels really long. Like, I usually flick my prayers in the first 2 phases anyway, so I feel like the true test to this fight is probably going to be the final phase. Might be a little tricky there. Oh, no. Got a TP. TP out. It's the void flares. All the additional void flares kind of drag you away from the glyphs, so I just need to keep an eye for that. Bro, what? There's so many flares. And now there's 2 more. No! Oh, what happened there? Did I misclick? Alright. Attempt number 3. We got this, right? Surely. There's the void flare that fucked me last time. You bet I'm right clicking it this time.
There it is, baby! Woo! There it is. That's it. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go, guys. Putting the sigil together, very exciting. Bosh. It stitches together as the pieces touch, black ichor seeping into the gaps and hardening. Me too. All right, here's the sad thing, okay? I only have one piece of Oathplate. This man is a hit. What the f... Ooh, shiny white armor. Shiny chest. Shiny helmet. Bosh. Woo! There it is, baby! Big shout out to my boy Veer here. Not only did this guy lose the bet in the DT2 Awaken Bosses challenge, but hooked me up with the Oathplate Armor set. What a beast, man. It's actually kind of growing on me a little bit already. I mean, honestly, besides sensory clouding, I think it's easier than the Awaken Bosses. But sensory clouding, oh my god. Sensory clouding was harder than all of the Awaken bosses. Honestly, there are a lot of really punishing mechanics in sensory clouding that just made it so difficult. But we made it. We did it. It cost me more than just GP. It cost me a lot of sanity. And I suppose the big question is, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Am I good at the game now? No.